Welcome back to the channel, buddy, and I hope you're doing fine. And we continue playing Rogue Trader, Warhammer 40k, and today, no, yesterday, Lex Imperialis DLC
Rise to the top,
is out,
or get
and
left in the dust.
well, I'm not sure. We are in one DLC, and well. Group of beggars are rattling their arms mark and ostentatiously displaying their hunger, sunken bellies, and various disfigurements. A toothless man falls to his knees before you, your lordship. Speer, Speer, really Speer. A throne for those who can't even get the wash job. Okay, well, it doesn't cost me anything, yeah? Those, I have like 14 operations card. So yeah, DLC is out. I'm really happy about that. We are in I don't know, in the beginning of the other one DLC. So yeah. Anyway, let's continue doing stuff. I'm oh, look at that. You know the reference, yeah? You know the reference. Flutist with the reds. Oh yeah. A group of gawkers are crowding around the makeshift stage, watching a strange duo perform. A man with odd-looking goggles pushed on his forehead, hands warped in worn leather gloves, play a tune on a handmade flute. Next to him sits a stack of crates supporting some kind of game board. Scruffy red is rolling small glass balls around the board. Watch the game. Several workers empty their pockets and start throwing ration cards, bolt nuts, and even a few power panels into a small chest next to a board. The flute player winks at the crowd and switches to a different tune. The red squeaks excitedly and starts rolling the colorful balls the player have chosen around the maze of the tunnel on the board, but not a single one reaches the goal. A hole maker with mark with a red circle. The rat just rolls the ball off the board or into dead ends. Once the first group of players get their hopes, dashes and leave empty-handed. New workers immediately take their place. Okay. Watch the red. Awareness 95%. Awareness that succeed. The red scurries around the board, spurred by the flute. Its movement appears erratic at first glance, but after a while you notice how consistently the balls seem to miss the goal at the very last moment, while the red's clumsy, amusing scampering distract the spectator. Its nibble tail direct the ball away from the hole. Oh, scamming schemes. Look at that, the guy. Look at that guy. He's all stuck up. Okay. Listen to the tune. Succeed. The red's movement from the flicks of its tail to when and where it pushes the ball obey its master's wordless command with uncanny precision. The notes, the pauses, the rhythm, every part of the melody serves as signal to flute player, tiny assistant. Okay. I don't know, he managed to do stuff. Oh, let him do. Toss a coin into the chest. Fine show. The crowd, which has been too absorbed in the performance to notice your presence, turns to you expressions of fateful awe appearing on the workers' faces. Many start whispering prayers. Oh yeah. The flute player clear eyes widen in surprise when, with an open and friendly smile, he says, "Many a grand story of Lord Captain generosity is told, and I swear on my own flute today I will add another one. To fortune pedal, the Lord Captain's grace is a gift from fate itself." Perhaps he would like to trade us some of the captain's fortune of yours, your lordship. um, that's a curious looking flute. How did you come by it? My mother loved music. She used to hum beautiful melodies to me, and when she passed away, I craved this flute from her hip bone and learned to play out of sorrow and respect for her memory. That's fucked up, man. Who are you? I am but one of many. A voice in the crowd, a gawk in the mechanism. His humble servant, flute player, is all they call me because that's what I am. I make up tunes and give people respite after hard day's work. Play one of the locals' favorites for me. The flute player smiles mysteriously and brings the flute to his lip. A simple, brisk melody pours out of instruments. The glum faces of workers and traders soften a little, and the tunnels around you seem less squalid than before. Long after the music has stopped, many continues to whistle the unassuming ditty. A flute needs no word to sing, but I'm curious to know what story your melody tells. The story is of a simple man from lower decks, honest with himself and others. He risked his life to protect the oppressed from those corrupted by power. He takes from the rich and gives to needy. He helps without asking anything in return. Nemesis, hero of tales, admired by children and grown folk alike. Freaking local Robin Hood. We're not working this one on my vessel. Um, mm, I don't think. Well, actually, this one could be really good one. By opposing legitimate authority, your vile nemesis tramples on the creed, and everyone who yeah, that's strong authority. Fairy tale indeed, risking oneself for nothing. If such man existed, he would surely be profiting from misfortunes and secrets. From your misfortunes and secrets. Yeah, let's use persuasion. The people look at each other in shock upon hearing this unpalatable fact of life. Their joy evaporates, leaving only the bitterness of disappointment. Oh yeah. I think the song just died, but I won't despair. Life always suggests new melodies that people will like. Yeah. You suggesting we play the game? Please bless our little luck with your attention. Explain the rules of this game. It's simple. On board you play with fate. Choose a ball and give it to Bolts my red. If he rolls your ball into pocket marked in red within 3 minutes, you win. If she doesn't, you lose. Simple. So you wanna cheat with me? This should be amusing. Let's cheat. The man Redies his fluid and the red dives under the board. You hear crawled field scraping against the grate, and a few moments later a green ball pops out of the center. You have already seen through the flute player performance. You listen to him play and watch the red closely. Then at a certain point you start tapping your fingers on the edge of the grate, adding your own rhythm to the tune. The red scrambles in confusion, mistaking your commands for those of its master, and starts rolling the ball towards goal. Flute player, when the ball drops into the red hole, a few impressed whistles come from the crowd, and flute player laughs heartily. Cleverly done, your lordship. Well, I had no doubt that you would be worthy opponent. Your strategy, I think I will keep in mind for my future games. Smile. Shall we play another round? I'm sorry, Lordship. I don't have anything to let to play for. Okay. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Certainly won't forget my faithful. I certainly won't forget my faithful meeting with the Lord Captain. Yeah. So we just let him know that we know. We know. Oh, this looks like something in there.
We should deal with this.
Yeah, athletics. 100.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Nothing matters more. I should save before those.
Keep your wits about
if
you.
there is less than 100%. Well, for the sake of my loot goblin inside of me, because I just want everything. Come on. What's that? Oh, trader Hawker.
I always get
Judging
the
by
job
the
done.
merchant round well fat face, the rusty junk laid out on the counter is merely a smoke screen for the more valuable and likely illegal goods that are now hidden from idle glances. Yeah, okay. That's how it works here. This way?
Let
Yeah,
us
I
not
guess
dawdle.
this way. This way. Dead man. Dead man? Really? Okay. Oh my god, guys, I'm so freaking tired, and my day offs are cancelled. Today will have a lot of work. It's going to be a really tough day, and I was hoping that today I will be recording, you know, for the whole week in advance, but yeah, no more time. Well, anyway, I will continue recording stuff. We'll try to continue recording stuff no matter what. Tired, not tired, because I just want the channel to be like, you know, daily uploads. It's interesting, it's entertaining, I guess. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, I've told this because maybe today I will not do the huge episode like I was planning. Maybe it will be a little bit less shorter than 40, 45, 50 minutes, yeah? Maybe 30 minutes or something like that, I don't know. Because, what time is it now? Yeah, soon I need to get ready to go to my work. Okay, anyway, let's not lose this time. A swinly middle-aged man watches the bustle of bay with a detached expression. Every so often, whenever his eyes linger on blood mark inscribed nearby, his face changes strangely and his hands clench into fists. Huh? That's the reaction that he knows about this mark and something happened. Just, well, okay. Just as he begin to hear the rumble of approaching trains, the man's gaze turns towards the trucks. He leans forward. Do not even think mirroring the underside of my train with your nails. Ethereals. Yeah, okay. And enterials. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. It's hot. It's hot in there. It's really hot, and my computer is just adding a little bit. I guess couple of degree, definitely. Yeah, I guess this one. What? I didn't. The man starts and almost falls, but manages to keep his balance in the dim lumen light. You notice all scars scattered across his body. The scars seem vaguely familiar. I don't know, maybe this guy is... Is he one of the blood cult? Lower Imperium 100%. Look at the man's scars. Succeed. The scars are vary in length, width, depth, and shape. However, you notice pattern in the way the scars are aligned, as well as series of faded symbols on the man's rough skin. Death cults bear similar marks on their bodies. But spinners are constantly renewing the wounds, while this man looks long since healed. Oh, you've been exalted? Oh, no. Exiled. You've been exiled from the cult? Your eyes always return to that blood symbol. What do you know about it? It's symbol of Bloodspawn web. I come here every watch, but hasn't seen here before now. I guess today must be a special day. He smiles strangely. The man's faded eyes go wide and he notices Kibelach. His voice quivers. You, have you come to take me to the other side? Kibela briefly studies the man's face and turns away. I don't know you, this gaze is not upon you. The man lets out dull groan and turns look at the symbol again. But then why? Why is it here? Oh, you don't need to know. Who are you? A dead man. I lost my name years ago. I've just been another dead man's ever since. You dare insult the rock trader with your impudence? Your body might already be covered in scars, but your tongue seems to be asking for more. A lot. You look like you're about to take your own life. Are you having a rotten day? You know the symbols of Bloodspawn web? You bear similar scars. Are you a spinner? I was. Yeah, I told you. He was. But I failed to complete my final assignment, so I was exiled from the cult. Yeah, as I said. Classics. The vizier told me to kill the one who would be at the certain junction of the utility tunnels at a certain hour. At a certain hour. I went to the appointed spot, then waited an hour to 5. The junction was still empty. Nobody came. After hours of waiting, I finally realized the person at the junction has been me the whole time. It was my turn to go to the Undying One, but I was afraid I couldn't do my duty. I ran. So the spinners simply let you go? They made no attempts to find you and kill you? There was no pursuit. I thought I'd see the black blade. I thought I'd see the black blades in very next date. Instead, years passed without them taking my heart. I tried starting a new life, but the terror never stopped eating me away. When I got truly desperate, I went to the temple of death myself, but no one there would speak to me. When I gave them my names, they just whispered. The breed has gone to the Undying One. They looked through me like I wasn't even there. I've lived like this for 20 years, like a coward, like a dead man. You were ordered to die. For what reason? The man looks at you. But some would choose to leave the writer's path. This earned penance in due time. Her whip sinks vengeance on renegade menace. Her blades pass sentence. For coward seeks to hide their hearts, but death makes no pretense. It takes what it is due in essence. He stops, then adds hoarsely, the third verse of the song of Trailing Blood. The vizier recited it to me before sending me on my final assignment. I didn't realize at the time that it was my judgment. There was plenty of reasons. I sought death. I offered him the souls of the most pleasant man and woman I could find, because it kindled my passion. I killed well-off crewmen who didn't deserve the wealth, and I took the thrones. I killed enforcers who looked into my eyes without fear because I wanted to be feared. I reveled in bloodshed. I betrayed the tenants. I realized it, but I couldn't help it because I enjoyed it. Oh, so you're just a psycho killer. Oh, you poor thing. I think I'm gonna cry. Idira says. You couldn't stop slicing people up. That must have been so hard for you. Even my whispers have nothing to say to a pathetic tale like that. I bet they're thinking what a lousy self-absorbed sack of scum. Well, I guess she's right. Heretical again? No, you can just stuck up heretic here. If you're going to heretic. I don't know, growing the Lord's grave so much. You leave and suffer. No. I don't like these guys at all. You're a coward and a butcher of innocent. I will purge my shape of your existence. Yeah. The man does nothing to stop you. He even leans closer to the rails, accepting his fate with a smile on his face. The dying one is death. This is Sparta. Yeah, that's Sparta. Kibla stares at remains of who was once her brother in service. Truly, it is better to die for him than to live for yourself. This he forgot. Yeah. Okay. There is some goods. I don't think it's time we can get there. Do we have a... Yeah, we have a... Oh, loot. Some loot in there? I forgot some loot. Oh, there is some loot. Okay. Should be somewhere. Yeah. Goods. 85.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
What's that? Servitors. Not really trusting those guys. Henrich. Yo. Infernus Master saluted. Oh yeah, he's an Infernus Master. Saluted you cheerfully with his Lothic stick. Law? LHOIHO? I don't know. Lord Captain, what an unexpected encounter. What brings you to this compartment. The famous grease and magnificent Vitas, no doubt. I seeking for Bloodspot web table. Do you know where they're hiding? I don't have a foggiest idea, and that's probably for the best. I have my hands full as it is. And what are you doing now? I'm here to patch up Savage. Savage? Locomotive number 3 under the Tech Priest supervision. That old grump is my personal favorite on the entire freight line. Every couple of years Savage gets mad. His boiler catches fire and starts spitting steam at the repairman. Guess who they call to take care of him in this situation? The Infani, of course. And after I've done all the most dangerous work, that's when the Iron Brains come in. But that's alright, I love Savage. It's always like that. When he's in a good mood, the feeling you get standing at these levels and speeding down the freight line is increasable. I invite those Tech Priest drivers who get to operate him every day. The roar of the boiler, the wheel tromping like mad, and all the furious power pulsing in your hands responding to the slightest movement. How about there is a mischievous spark in Enric's eyes? I introduce you. I cannot turn down an offer like that. Interesting. This is so cool that we are so progressive, like technically, but meanwhile we are still like, you know, all of this stuff is like half mystically for us. This is that believe this is living being. Well, maybe partly it's living being because we don't know how many of like Sevator stuff they are using inside those machines, all those machines. So maybe it's partly alive or have something like consciousness. I don't know. The panel before you is covered with technical rooms, lumens and levers. The platform shakes with the boiler's mighty vibration, and the iron beast beneath your feet growls and snorts ferociously. Enric squints contentedly and whispers the litany of ignition before turning to you. The machine is angry and refuses to obey. Right now, Savage is powered only by an auxiliary maneuvering engine. We will need to start the main rotor if we want to take a trip down to the freight line. I'll listen to the rumbling noises coming from the boiler. The stubborn machine doesn't need seem remarkably similar to a wild beast. The roar of the mechanism resembles horse growling, and the sacred glow of the lumen on the control panel makes you think of the malicious glare of the predator. The spirit of the machine is vicious but strong and livery. We better ask what to do, not to grab any levers. What should I do? Put your hand on the big lever and gently give it a pull. Very gently. Savage does not like being hassled. Grab the lever and gently pull it toward you. A few erratic jolts shake the platform, and indignant groan emits from the depths of the machine. An intense shoulder passes through the lever and shudder passes through the lever and into the palm of your hand, and there's a strange feeling of emptiness in your stomach. Savage fiery heart is stirring. Okay, do you feel it? There is so much energy and defiance in him. This is rocket, not locomotive. Unruly and enamored with speed, but quite willing to submit to a strong head. Pulls the lever toward you smoothly but firmly. They pump the fuel with the command rune. Smile at Enric. Unruly and defiant, but submits to a strong head, much like yourself. The roguish gleam appears in his eyes. You don't say. But pull the lever and pump the fuel. A new explosion inside Savage shakes his iron body, causing your eye to see double from the vibration. Now you're feeling his real power. He can run down the entire freight line in a minute given a chance, and kill everyone who rides him at that speed. Now try applying some thrust into the main rotor, grab those spirit levers and give him a firm tug. Tech use. We have 100 for this one. Reach for the ornately carved levers and awaken the beast. A torrent of steam bursts from the slit in front of your face, but Henry deftly covers you with his shoulder. A moment later you realize that you cannot hear a thing, or rather you hear only one thing, the roar of engine, triumphant and powerful. Looks like Savage had agreed not to kill us both. His tech priest guardians will be pleased. Nice. All hail the Lord Captain. You have subdued the mighty beast today. Now I'm sure you have urgent business to attend to, and it's time for me to drive Savage down the line and see if he is feeling cranky. That was interesting. That was most intriguing, Enric. I'm pleased. Could I have wished for anything more, your lordship? Nah, I'm not going down the freight line. Have a good trip. Everything is going to be alright. Savage would never fry me, right, Savage? Yeah, I hope. Okay, that was quite interesting encounter. I do like those, this kind of encounters in the games like that.
I always keep my options open.
What's going on? Written, your lordship. Okay, looks like nothing is going on in there. Okay, guys, anyway, it's time for me to go already. Yeah, it's time for me to go. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you really soon. Bye bye.